Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video we're doing something very special. I am doing makeup for mature skin, so if you want to see it, then just hang out. Okay, so today's video is very different than typical. I am doing someone else's makeup. This is my friend Allie. She is in her early 50s and her skin is actually in beautiful condition. She's not someone who typically wears any makeup, and if she does, it's very minimal. So what we're doing today is focusing on just enhancing her natural features. I don't want to say her best self because there's nothing wrong with her face right now. It's beautiful as is, but I just want to show how to kind of navigate drier skin texture, crepey skin texture. You know, gravity takes its toll after a while, so you gotta make some tweaks to get the look that you're really looking for. So let's get started. Okay, cool.
And look at you adoringly.
Adoringly. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do like a pumped up version of you. You know what I mean? I don't want to say like you but better because there's nothing wrong with you. You're beautiful like you are, Allie. So good skin prep is what we're gonna start with, and this is the Belif Aqua Bomb Mist. Ooh, I should have brought my little fan.
It's so refreshing.
And we're gonna start with moisturizer. This is Embryolisse. The good thing about this is it's cheap as dirt. You can get it everywhere. It's like an old fave. I really just want to make sure that around the mouth, on the cheeks, up on the forehead, any area like on the chin that might betray us later. We'll just make sure that it's nice and moisturized. We're not going to do a big mask of foundation or anything like that. So you have this naked skin one and done. That is going to be too dark for you. So I'm just going to thin it with a little bit of CC Cream It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. It's a very light layer, and I'm just using a brush. You could use a sponge if you're more comfortable. I'm probably going to go over it with a sponge anyways.
And I learned from your tips video that the sponge must be damp.
Yes, dampen the sponge. There's a few sponges that work well dry. I have one here today. I'll show you it. So I'm really just working this into the skin. This is a makeup designery sponge. Just a good old cosmetic wedge. And they're not all created equal, unfortunately. These ones they're really good. They're really good. So I'll just brush on first and then press on with the sponge just to make sure that we don't have any streaks or any kind of weird patchiness. I'm gonna go down the neck. Your chest gets the sun, your face gets the sun, but your neck is protected by your face.
Right.
So your neck is not really ever gonna match your chest. So we're just gonna make it match.
Do I look smooth?
I'm gonna go with a little bit of concealer. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye. So I'm just putting it on my hand to warm it. I'm just using the warmth of my finger to tap it into your skin, and then we'll spread it out with the sponge just to make sure that we got it all. I don't think I've ever heard you this quiet in my life, Allie.
I'm being good.
You're being so good. Isn't this amazing?
But I even snore in my sleep.
I'm just taking whatever's left over on my hand and kind of like finding any maybe little...
I have a spot there.
Little spot.
You're on my spot.
Do your sexy face, Allie.
No, I don't do a good sexy face.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get it out of you. When you have more mature skin, a lot of the tips and things that you see on the tubes don't really apply, right? You know, you try it and it just gives you downturned eyes, or you get cake face, any of that stuff. So cream products are definitely your friend. So what I'm using now is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow. So it's just a cream highlight. Ooh. It's just gonna give us a little bit of life and luminosity. So don't be afraid of highlighter and, you know, luminous type products when you've got, you know, maybe a little bit of texture, maybe some fine lines. Just stick to creams and then just blend.
You put the highlighter in all the places I do it in Photoshop when I edit a portrait.
Yeah?
Yeah, I highlight over the eyes, I highlight under the eyes, I also highlight the middle of the nose sometimes.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on your nose shape. I'm not going to do any kind of wild contouring or anything like that because, you know, we want to keep you looking like you.
I have a cute little nubby nose.
You do. So I'm going to use a little bit of, this is the cream contour stick. This is the Fenty Beauty.
Yes, I bought that for my
amber.
niece. She's 13, but not that color. I bought her a sparkly pink or something. It's how you make your 13-year-old niece love you.
Just give you a little bit more shape here. So I am going to just a little bit here.
Oh, the jawline. I do this in Photoshop.
We're a little jowly right here, but that's okay.
I'm old.
I have this too.
Old like the wind.
And when people say, no you don't, it's like, well, I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So now we're gonna go on with a little bit of cream blush. This is your Smashbox Blendable Lip and Cheek Color. I'm not gonna put this on your skin directly because I'm afraid that it might lift off or disturb the makeup underneath, so I'm just gonna put it on a brush.
Ooh, what a good tip!
Smile for me. Let's see where those cheekies are. Oh, this color is gorgeous.
I know, I love this color.
I'm going to take a little bit of translucent powder. This is from Mud. This is Makeup Designery Zero. I'm only going to powder in the areas where no matter what, a shiny, that part of your face looks good on no one. So we're gonna go around the nose.
So I had just lost a bunch of weight before his wedding, so I really wanted to look good. So I went to this new place at the mall and I paid for them to have someone do my makeup. And when I left, everything looked good, except under my eyes was literally cracking. I don't know what it was that they did, but I was so self-conscious. There was no time to do anything. I just had to go to the wedding with my cracky eyes, and it made me crazy. It looked to me like whatever they had done, they had accentuated all the texture of my skin under my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show, like, these techniques that you see that are supposed to be universal techniques don't work on everybody. You know, you don't want to put tons and tons of concealer or makeup that close to your eye. I mean, there's ways around it. We're gonna get in those brows now, ma'am.
Oh, these brows need work. I'm gonna learn about brows?
This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color dark brown. It might be too dark for you, but you already have a really nice brow. We just wanna, you know, shape it up just a hair. And I'm just kind of drawing little fake hairs to fill it in. With a mature eye, what we don't wanna do is bring this brow down. It's gonna turn everything down. So what I wanna do is kind of just bring them straight out, or only slightly down.
To why open it more?
Yeah, we'll open it a little bit more. So the name of the game here is just sort of natural and soft. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of clear, it's a wax. We're just taming these brows so that they stay up all day. If you've got a nice glycerin soap, a clear soap, you don't want to use like a white dye or anything like that, but if you have a clear glycerin soap, you just use a little spoolie, run it through your brows.
It's pink glycerin.
Nice, that'll do. Okay, so we've already done one eye, so we're gonna go ahead and recreate it here. So I'm using just a regular black kohl pencil. I'm just gonna warm it up on the back of my hand so it's nice and creamy when we smudge it on there.
That's such a good tip.
This is not a science at all. Like, you're not gonna get, you know, like a precise liquid line here at all, but that's not what we're going for. We just wanna create an illusion that your lash line is a little thicker and denser. More youthful, as it were.
No harsh lines.
No harsh lines. And then today, folks, we are using the Naked Reloaded. I'm gonna take this deepest tone here, Endgame, on a tiny little smudgy brush. So it seems strange to start with the eyeliner, but I want to do this first so that it's as soft as it can be. I've filled in her brow a little bit short and a little bit more straight, and then I want to take this outer corner of her eye. We're making this angle here. It's gonna draw her eyes up. If I follow her natural line, she's gonna be way down here and she's gonna look tired and she's gonna look illed. Go ahead and look all the way up. I'm gonna smudge just a little bit on your lower lash line, whatever's left on this brush. I didn't use any pencil on that lower lash line. Never do that. It's just not a good look.
I'm learning.
Okay, now with this little flat shader brush, I'm gonna take this color Blur, and then we're putting this all over. This is gonna give us a nice little base for the colors. Go ahead and close your lid. It's very light, and this color, I mean, you're probably not even seeing it at all on camera because it's pretty spot on to your skin tone. With another smaller round shader brush, we're gonna go into this color Distilled. This is a shimmer. Don't be afraid of shimmer.
I am afraid of shimmer.
You just need to find the right tone. So if it's a nice warm brown with a golden reflect, it's always gonna look nice on you. So I'm placing it in this outer corner. And remember, we're trying to like stay in this little angle. And now with a fluffy crease brush, I'm gonna dip into this color Bucked. And then I'm just gonna try to accentuate / create a higher crease. We're getting much closer to the brow than someone with a, you know, younger, more smoother eyelid would have to do because your crease is way down here. If we put it in the crease, you won't even see it.
I know.
So I'm gonna tap a little bit into Endgame and a little bit into Distilled because I just want to deepen up this corner to match the other. There we go. I think this is a mud color. This is like a pink shimmer. I'm just gonna tap this right on this inner portion. Now I wanna do a little bit of this brown shimmer. Open your eyes and look way, way up. I'm just putting it over that darker color. It's gonna give us that definition, but the shimmer and the shadow will soften that line so it's not harsh.
Which one are we
using? It's a high shine. We're gonna use that Angel Fire.
That's the one I like, but I'm afraid of it.
Don't be afraid. So I just wet my brush with a little bit of, you know, this Aqua Bomb mist. You could use Fix Plus, you could just lick your brush, whatever.
Can I use water?
You can use water. I'm just gonna dip in with a small brush. This is a lip brush. It doesn't have to be a lip brush. It's just
Small brush.
a small brush. That is it.
Oh, the eye curl. We used those in the 80s.
We're gonna do some eyelash curling. Curl the base a couple pumps and then walk it out just 1 little millimeter
Okay.
and curl it again. That's it. I'm just gonna pull your lid. I need you to look down at like my boobs. I'm going in from the top and rolling down, and then going from the bottom and rolling up. Remember, we are doing a more natural look. There's definitely easy ways to kind of pump it up. You know, you could do a very bold lip. That would work really nicely with this. Or you could just go a little, you know,
Smokier.
a little smokier, a little darker tones and colors, but it's all kind of the same application.
Do you do all the underlashes?
I do a bit. Yeah. Do you only do your outer corners?
Sometimes.
What you could do, if you get too dark in this outer corner, it's going to give you a downturned look. Don't do the outer corner ones, only do like the inner ones.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Try to look at my boobs if you can.
I'll look at the laptop.
They're so boobish.
They're amazing.
Me and my double B's. I'm coming for you. So we're gonna take this lightest shade. It's a very cool tone. We're just tapping the brush in it very lightly. And then we're just gonna go over this area, brushing up.
This is a contour palette.
Brushing up, yes ma'am. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Kat Von D, and I know people are not fans of Kat Von D these days since she's pro plague.
Right, but she does make a nice contour kit.
Yeah, but the contour kits cannot be denied. This is a nice little blush palette. It seems crazy, but I'm gonna go into this color.
That's the one I was gonna pick! It's the peachiest.
I love it. I love a nice peachy, fiery coral. And we're just gonna tap it right here on the apples of your cheeks.
I gave it my sexy face.
Oh, so sexy. But I think we're gonna go here in Vacation. Vacation! And then we're just gonna hit these highest points. So you might see people doing this and you're like, well, what the hell are they doing? Who wants to look like their nose is running or like they were eating greasy food and it got everywhere? But what we're doing is we're bringing the light onto this top lip to make it appear like it's pushed out a little bit and catching that light. We are almost done. Can you believe it? This is called Natural. This is a Makeup Designery pencil. And we're just gonna very lightly line the lips. This is a lipstick palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So you can like custom mix and match like whatever color you want. We're just gonna try to do something very natch. Thing is, like for Halloween, I love to like do crazy stuff and like really fun stuff, but like when you buy a yellow lipstick, you use it twice and then it goes bad.
And then it goes bad, yeah.
But here you
exactly.
could mix the yellow and the red with a touch of orange and you could make a color.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the first ones to do a lip, like a big lip palette like that that's made for anybody, not just professionals.
She's mixing me up a neutral, I think.
It's very affordable. Yeah, so I just picked like a rosy color and then more of a dusty rosy color. And we're just gonna mix this together. That one was on sale at Ulta. I think I got it for like 30 bucks.
So, wow, really?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
What?
Sarah doesn't spend $150.
I am the cheapest of cheap, girl. This is a buxom lip gloss in the color Trixie.
Oh, it really plumps them?
They say it plumps. I don't know how true that is. This is a setting spray. This is my favorite. It's from Gerard Cosmetics and it smells like rose.
I love rose!
Oh, I put way more than they say you need. There's something magical happens when you put the setting spray on and then dry it with like a little bit of air. If you have any powder on your skin, it's gonna bring back the skin texture so you don't see powder anymore. I love it.
Smells so good.
If I could get somebody to just follow me around and spray me with it all day. This blonde is looking so pretty.
I love my blonde.
How do you feel?
Do you want me to do over the top happy or just normal?
I just want you to be honest.
Okay. Ooh! Okay, so I like that I don't have wrinkles under my eyes like has happened with other people, which is cool. I don't used to seeing my eyes so dramatic. Ooh, sorry. It's cool. It's pretty.
So the point is that we're trying to just accentuate what you're working with already. Like we're giving you a very peaches and cream kind of complexion. We're giving you a little bit more framing of the face with your eyebrows, but nothing Instagrammy and crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I like that.
We
It's
give
natural.
you a little bit of definition around your eyes and your eyelashes and a little bit on your lips.
Thank you.
All right, you can see that Allie is simply beautiful. We took a very light-handed approach and we just really enhanced her natural beauty. She commented that her skin looked really dewy and fresh, which is the goal, so yay. Allie is a very talented photographer and she just started a new YouTube channel, so I will make sure to link that down below. Go check her out, like, subscribe, share. She's a delight. Her YouTube channel is all about photography tips and getting started and kind of navigating turning your hobby into something a little less hobbyish. Every Friday she is uploading Coffee with Allie, and you know, we may or may not have sat down and had a cup of coffee. Check that out too. Hi, Gizmo. I'm literally only filming the intro and outro to this video, and yet he still had to come in here, take a crap. I should catch him on the way out so you can see him. Hi, Gizmo. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, you fucker. He's camera shy. So that does it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out today and for watching this video. Please let me know down below in the comments what you thought about these makeup techniques and how that you can apply them to your beauty routine. Follow me on all of my socials. Subscribe here on YouTube. Like, follow, share. How many other ways can I say that? I will see you next week in next week's video. Bye!
It's just taking our friendship to the next level. Haha!
It's a whole thing. Look at my boobs.
I love that. I know, I've never quite had someone say that. And the heater's on.
I hear it hissing.
Yes, it is loud. It's like a 1980s heater. That crease is deep. Do you even tell people? Oops. You just roll.
No.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't.
I feel like I'm cheering on the pump.
Pump, pump, pump.
Cheer on the pump.
Smoocho sexy-o.